This week, one story dominated global markets: the growing conflict between the United States and Iran, and its impact has been felt across oil, gold, the US dollar, and global equities. The week started with reports that mediators were pushing for a 10-day ceasefire between Washington and Tehran. For a moment, markets considered the possibility of diplomacy returning to the table, but those hopes quickly faded. By Monday, President Trump warned that every American casualty would be met with a significant response, as the US launched its 9th consecutive night of strikes on Iranian targets. Iran responded with missile and drone attacks on US military assets across the region. Then, the conflict expanded beyond the Strait of Hormuz. The Houthis announced a maritime embargo on Saudi Arabia and later claimed attacks on Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. Suddenly, two of the world's key energy shipping routes, the Strait of Hormuz and Bab el-Mandeb, were under pressure at the same time. That sent oil prices sharply higher. WTI climbed above $90 per barrel this week and is on track for a gain around 10% as traders price in the risk of further supply disruptions. The US dollar has also benefited from safe haven demand, with the dollar index pushing back toward the 101.50 resistance area as investors sought safety amid rising geopolitical uncertainty. Interestingly, gold struggled to capitalize on the tensions. Rising oil prices increased inflation concerns, leading markets to price in a greater chance of future Federal Reserve rate hikes, limiting gains in the precious metal despite the risk environment. Meanwhile, US equity markets traded cautiously, with investors balancing earnings season against the possibility of higher interest rates and an extended conflict in the Middle East. And just when markets thought tensions couldn't rise further, President Trump stated that he is considering a massive attack on Iran, while Tehran warned of an eye for an eye response. As we head into next week, traders will be watching one question: will diplomacy return, or are markets preparing for another escalation in the Middle East? Let us know in the comments. Which asset do you think will react the most next week? Oil, gold, US dollar, or the S&P 500?